Hey, I'm Justin. Today we're going to work on some Swiss Army triplets with two different exercises. The first exercise we're doing just isolates the right and left hands before putting them together into the Swiss Army triplet. So we work on our forte double stroke on the first two partials, our low double stroke on the first and third partials, and then we put it all together playing all three partials with both hands going at the same time. When you play Swiss Army triplets, the hands are doing two different rhythms, so each hand is playing 2 out of 3 triplet partials, and they're also doing them at different heights. So we're going to make sure that we're able to isolate the rhythms that we're supposed to be playing, play those comfortably, and then build it into a Swiss Army triplet. This is the first 2 bars. They're right hand 8th note triplets on the first 2 partials of the triplet. Again. Notice when I'm playing that, I'm really rebounding. I'm making sure I'm getting a lot of float in between the triplet, because that'll help me speed up the Swiss Army triplet. For the next 2 bars, I'm doing the first and third partials of the 8th note triplet with my left hand, and I'm trying to do them really, really low, down at 3 inches. And it's 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Ooh, a blue heron. Here it is. Again. So with the left hand, you'll notice it's pretty similar to a shuffle. But I'm probably being a little bit more conservative with my height because I really want to have a big difference between the right and left. So really shooting for 3. And with that, you can see there's a lot of thumb twitch going on. My arm isn't coming up and down like this. Okay. Immediately my sound quality goes down if I do that. So really make sure you're getting 2 good velocity strokes down to 3 inches. And again, I'm hanging out at that 3-inch height when I'm not playing on the second partial. The last part of this exercise, I'm just putting the 2 together. Sounds like 1E, a 2E, a 3E, a 4E, a 1E, a 2E, a 3E, a 4E, a 1. Here it is. Again. When you're working on the last 2 bars, make sure you're feeling the consistency from the first 2 phrases that we worked on going into that last 2-bar phrase. So one of the ways you can really isolate that is by playing one or the other hand on the rim. So something like so like right there, I was trying to make sure that my left hand was staying consistent through the exercise. Alright, this is the whole exercise. So 2 bars right on the first 2 partials, 2 bars left on the first and third, and then put it together filling in all 3 partials. Again. That's exercise 1. Again, it's just kind of working on isolating the triplets in each hand and then putting them together. Exercise number 2 is really cool because it helps us build both our 16th note and triplet timing while moving from a double stroke roll to a right hand accented double stroke roll into Swiss Armies and then back. And you can kind of like take the same skill set from the duple roll and push it into the Swiss Army triplets, and what that'll do is make it so you're playing the Swiss Army with some pump and back finger control, and it'll really help with getting the speed up. Because if I'm just trying to wrist them, like, that's kind of my limit. But if I had finger, it'll really help in just kind of getting the tempo to go up, and it'll kind of blow your mind a little bit how quickly you can get these things up to a good tempo and make them sound really good. I'm just gonna show you how this thing goes a couple times. I start with big bugle stroke roll. I'm gonna drop my left hand down slowly, and then I'm gonna open up the rhythm. That's my Swiss Army triplet. I crush it down, and then it goes back to 16th notes. Again. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you have fun with those. I'm going to put the sheets on my website.